Welcome back to Mornings with Jaresha and happy Thursday. Can we talk today about confidence? So, the other day I talked about superpowers, and this morning I was thinking about the quote that says, self confidence is a superpower. Once you start believing in yourself, the magic starts happening. And this is so true. So, this morning and every morning when I get up at 4 a.m., I am not dragging myself out of bed or moving slowly to get up and get moving. My alarm goes off and I'm up and at 'em and ready to start my day. Now let me just say this because this hasn't always been my life. It hasn't always been like this for me, and I've had those moments when I'm dragging myself and I don't feel like it or don't want to do anything. I literally just want to stay in bed, lay in bed, stay in bed because of whatever reason. I just literally, have had those moments where, I think we all have those moments where we just want to do nothing and stay in bed. But excuse me for just a moment, because don't you have stuff to do? That's what I would tell myself. Like, don't you have stuff to do? And and when you're telling yourself that you have stuff to do, it's that inner voice that says, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you just laying around? Why are you just sitting there, just like you don't have anything else to do? Like you don't have a tons of things on your to-do list? Like you don't have dreams? Like you don't have goals? And like you don't have a purpose?" What are you doing? At least that's my inner voice. Now, I don't know if that's just my inner voice or what, but that is my inner voice that comes when I know that I'm doing things and doing, I should say, the lack of action, when I'm sitting around doing nothing and really almost trying to have that pity party for myself. And I know we have a tendency to do that as well, is we'll throw this whole pity party for ourselves because we are not motivated. We want to just have that moment for us to feel sorry for ourselves. And so what I'm going to tell you today is you need to have that inner voice. You need to listen to that inner voice. It may be a low voice, but you need to turn that volume up, because I know that when you are doing nothing, when you're feeling like you're making all of these excuses, when perhaps you feel stuck and you are in that mode where you're laying around all day, perhaps binge watching Netflix and doing nothing but kicking up your feet and doing nothing all day. And again, that inner voice needs to say, excuse me, hey. For me, it was like, hey, girl, you have stuff to do. Did you forget about your goals, your dreams, and your purpose? You have to pull yourself together, not just now, but right now. So get it together. Get it together right now. Get up and do what you need to do for you. Do what you need to do for your legacy. Do what you need to do for your children. Do what you need to do for your goals, your dreams, and your purpose. So the quote says, self confidence is a superpower. And once you start believing in yourself, the magic happens. Now, we all want things to happen, don't we? We want things to happen in our lives, and if we're going to be completely honest, we want them to happen magically and almost instantly. So we want like this magic wand to appear, and this magic wand to wave and things to just appear. So we want the dream house, we want the dream car, the dream job or business. We want the private jet and the millions of dollars to appear in our bank account. And again, we want that poof of the wave of the wand, and the poof, and boom, there it is. It just magically appears. But we have to come back to reality, because there is no magic wand. And frankly, before anything starts happening, there is action that precedes it. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the blood, sweat, and the tears. I think we get so caught up in looking at those things that we want, and we see others that have those things. And I'm going to just say that social media is where we see it. We see other people that have those things, and we forget or don't realize that in order for them to get those things, it was not a magic wand that waved and poof, that they had money in their account. It was not a magic wand that waved and they had their dream car, their dream house. No, there was no magic wand. And everything that you want, you have to work for it. But you also have to know that it starts with you believing that you can have it. See, we really don't understand and realize how powerful confidence and being confident really is. And if we lack confidence in self, we need to figure out how to develop it, because without confidence, we will not be able to accomplish our goals, our dreams, and even walk into our purpose. So have you ever wondered how some people seem to have this confidence that's on a whole nother level and some lack it? Confidence is one of those things that you have to develop and keep developing. You have to develop it, okay? Developing your confidence. It may be for you that you are confident in one area of your life and then lack confidence in another. But it can be developed, and it could be like I said, and I'm thinking about my own life and how there are areas that I am just like super and overly confident in, and there are some areas that I'm like lacking the confidence. And I know that it's an area that I need to improve, an area that I am constantly developing. And so, to me, when you think about just developing your confidence and develop and growing, it should make you want to get excited, because it means that your lack of confidence is not a permanent thing. It's not permanent that if you have a lack of confidence, or if you feel like you have low self-esteem, it's not a permanent thing. So I think first we need to understand that it's not permanent. See, so often we get up and carry on with our day as though as though our belief or lack of motivation is a permanent situation, and it's not, because you have the power to change it. You have the power to develop you and your belief. You want that dream house, that car, that private jet, the millions in the bank account to become the millionaire. You can have it. But what are you doing to position yourself for it? How are you positioning yourself or setting yourself up for the win? Are you taking the right steps in the right direction, or are you sitting around doing nothing? You have no idea what can happen and what will happen once you start believing in yourself, your goals, your dreams, and your purpose. Let me tell you, I am a living witness that doors of opportunities open. Things start lining up like you want them to. The clients come, okay? If you started a business and you are, feel like you're struggling, as we all do when you first start your business, trust me, as long as you put in the work, it may not happen instantly. And I think that's the problem. We all want this instant gratification. We want things to come right now. But let me tell you, when you start believing in yourself, your business starts booming. Things start changing for the better. Think about this for a moment. What happens if you continue to doubt yourself? Nothing, right? You just keep doing what you're doing every single day. And that could potentially mean living a life of unhappiness, feeling unfulfilled, and wanting more. But if you start working on you and improving and developing and growing your mindset, your confidence, what will happen? What will happen if you start working on you? I'll tell you, it's a night and day difference. One is full of opportunity and the one is empty. The one keeps you stuck in unhappiness, keeps you stuck in your comfort zone, keeps you stuck wanting more, keeps you stuck making excuses after excuses. I don't know about you, but I would take my chances at growing and bettering myself to become the best version of me, or that highest version of me, so I could walk into my confident self. And that is the boss, CEO, and president of his or her life. You are that boss, CEO, and president of your life. And that means knowing your worth and refusing to settle for anything less than you deserve. Remember, it's your time and you deserve it. So I hope you're ready, because it's time to execute. Let's get it. Let's go.